Wendell. I am technical director of Revelation Ministries, which is now Torch and Trumpet. I've been in the ministry for since 2010. What I appreciate about Torch and Trumpet is our heart is to minister the gospel of Jesus Christ. I think that's what captured me from the very beginning. The founder, Travis Johnson, and I became very good friends. I traveled to the Ukraine with him. I also went to Russia. The ministry has been to England, at which time everything that we did was very portable. And my job was to be able to pack everything that we did, technical, into suitcases. When we performed in Israel, we did an open air show. I had speakers and everything I could pack in an overnight bag. And we set up the system on a plaza out in the street and performed, and many people, were very moved by the production. I've been in theater, been having since I was in high school, on and off doing different things, and not always saved. I was, just as wild and crazy as most anybody out there. But when the Lord caught my heart, He brought me into ministries that had a theater, ministry outreach. So the different churches I belonged to over my lifespan, I was involved in their youth programs, theater, or with the theatrical productions that they did for adults. And now with Revelation Ministry or Torch and Trumpet, this is our whole, in a nutshell, everything that we do.
Why in this format? I mean, people are digital, right? People are looking at things like movies or
everybody does
social media. But why this format? What makes this different?
Because live theater, there is a connection there that you don't get with YouTube. There's a connection you don't get with Facebook. It's our whole process is to draw people into the stage, draw it into the action, what's going on, to develop the characters that they can see them and go, wow, I know somebody like that. I'm like that.
One of the things you highlighted is that's different between a pre-recording versus live performance is that you have to be very diligent about every technical aspect so that the experience is enhanced, because you don't have a chance to cut and do it again. It's it is what it is.
Yes.
And so that's a very focused role that you play throughout the whole performance.
Yeah, and it requires a lot of focus, and you have to be able to shoot from the hip, basically. Something goes wrong, you better have a few aces up your sleeve, because you really need to be able to think quick, make a repair. And one thing that also I love about theater is sometimes we see the glitch, or we see the missed cue or whatever. The audience doesn't see a thing. More and more I have seen that, and that is one thing that's wonderful about live, is people are so enamored by just what's going on the stage, because they're looking here and here and here. With the camera, you might focus here because this is where the scene is, but all of this action over here is missed. So
it's more immersive.
That's why it is very much more immersive. And when you have a nice stage to work off of, and the audience is kind of around, it really is a wonderful, wonderful experience. And our heart is to see people come to know Jesus. So we want, those that are either waning from their experience or don't know him at all. That's the whole idea, is to present the gospel that they could see Christ. And that's why we like to do shows that are not necessarily biblical, but they will carry a theme, and you see this theme woven through it. You need Christ. Jesus died for you. He's the one that you want to make your life full. All that you're trying and all that you're doing, you've tried it on your own and it's failed. But what we want is for you to see Jesus and to see he is truly the answer.